Hi, Michael here, looking at Meditations on Manhood, 100 Devotions from Charles Spurgeon, at the section Vital Intercessory Prayer. And the verse comes from Colossians 1 9 to 10, that reads, For this cause we also, since the day we heard it, do not cease to pray for you, and to desire that you might be filled with the knowledge of His will in all wisdom and spiritual understanding, that ye may walk worthy of the Lord unto all, pleasing, being fruitful in every good work, and increasing in the knowledge of God. Reading that verse again from Colossians 1 9 to 10. For this cause we also, since the day we heard it, do not cease to pray for you, and to desire that ye might be filled with the knowledge of His will in all wisdom and spiritual understanding, that ye might walk worthy of the Lord unto all, pleasing, being fruitful in every good work, and increasing in the knowledge of God. Notice that intercessory prayer is a very important part of the work of Christians for one another. We are not sent into the world to live unto ourselves, but we are members of one body, and each member is expected to contribute to the health and the comfort of the whole. It is true we cannot all preach, but we can all pray. We cannot all distribute alms from our substance, but we can all offer prayer from our hearts. In temporal things we may not be able to enrich a church for lack of substance, but if we fail to bless the church by our prayers, it will be for lack of grace. Whatever you fail in, dearly beloved, and I pray you may in nothing come behind, yet do not fail in prayer for all the saints, that every blessing may abound towards them. Intercessory prayer is to be esteemed as an invaluable proof of love, and is the creator of more love. The man who will truly pray for me will certainly forgive me readily if I offend him. He will relieve me if I am in necessity, and he will be prepared to assist me if I am engaged in a service too hard for me. Give us your earnest prayers, and we know that we live in your hearts. How sweet it is to be permitted thus to manifest our love to one another. When our hand is palsied, we can still pray. When our eye grows dim, we can still see to pray. And when by sickness we are altogether laid aside, we can still pray. And when we meet with cases in which we are unable to help, and yet are moved with sympathy for a brother, our sympathy can always find one open channel, for we can pray. And by prayer, call in the aid of the one whose help is effectual. We can pray.